This is not Esteban.
Nope. Where's Esteban today? Where's he at?
Yo, so big shout out to Esteban. He's not here today. He is currently having a good time. We're going to shout him out. We'll give him a special shout out a little bit later. But yeah, Esteban's not here, but I am really excited to have our special guest, Michael Garcia.
What's up, Jerry? Long time no see. What's up, Facebook? How we doing today?
Doing good,
Ready
doing
for
good.
a good show?
It's good to have you back on the show. So you guys have seen Mike.
Good to be here.
He's been our special guest. You've seen him probably on our small using your cameo in small business.
That's right.
A couple other episodes. So yeah, it's good to have him back. Our favorite recurring guest here, Michael Garcia. If this is your first time joining us, well, first of all, welcome. We thank you guys so much for joining us. Today, whether you may or may not know, we're doing our special episode, Heat Press Hacks.
That's right. And get everybody, you got your heat press and maybe you're on a budget and somebody's requesting certain items, so we're going to give you some tips, right?
Yeah, and then also some cool ideas. Maybe there's some stuff you didn't know you could do with your heat press.
That's right.
That we're gonna show them how to do that. So
Let's do it.
Mike's brought some of his favorite tips, his favorite hacks. I'm bringing a couple of mine, a couple tricks that I have up my sleeve. So we're gonna have a lot of fun here today. And speaking of fun, you guys know that we like to give stuff away. So if you want to be entered into our weekly giveaway, you got to do two things. You got to like and share this video right now. So coming up really quick, you'll see here, this is how you do it if you're on your iPhone right there on the bottom. You can hit that little button right there. You're going to share post, and then don't forget, after you hit share post, you got to hit post one more time to make sure that it goes onto your timeline. Feel free, you guys could share this to either your, we're going to show it one more time. Check that out. You're going to share post.
I'll give you some time to do that right now.
Yeah. So like and share. Every week we're giving stuff away. So if you want to be entered into next week's giveaway, like and share this post, the one that you're watching right now. So actually, let's pause really quick. We're going to give you a chance. And go. Looks, time's just ticking right there. Time is ticking. All right, guys. Again, we're pausing. We're literally pausing this episode right now so you can like and share this post. We want to get everybody entered. We want to get as many people watching as possible. Super excited to have you guys here with us today. That's enough time.
I think that's good.
All right,
that's
all right.
Yeah. People
Like
are pretty
and share.
quick with the social media. You know?
Yeah.
Right.
So now, if you liked and shared last week's post, you are entered to win today. So it's that simple.
That's right.
If you liked and shared last week, we're going to draw your name. Actually, I'm going to have Mike draw the name.
Oh, nice.
At the
Can't
end
wait to
of
do
the
it.
episode. So if you guys want to win, make sure you pray that his hands draw your name. Those are the lucky hands right there. So they're going to...
Let's do this.
Hopefully he'll pick you. Also, guys, really quick, before we get into it, we just want to give a quick shout out to our Facebook group.
That's right.
And that's going to be HeatPressNation Creators. Now, I know you kind of drop into the group from time to time. There's some pretty cool stuff in there.
I definitely do. I'm really amazed by everybody. I love all the posts, and I love how it's a community base where people are like, hey, can you help me out with this? Or do you know this type of font? So it's definitely a beautiful thing to see everybody come together and help each other. We got to build each other up. So definitely a good thing.
Yeah, and so today's episode is kind of geared more towards, again, the beginning or someone who's just getting started. If that's you, besides this video, you definitely want to join the Facebook group because there's so much great inspiration there.
Yeah.
Like just people posting really cool stuff. Speaking of posting really cool stuff, every week we got our contest, Post of the Week. And in fact, let's go ahead.
That's right.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and bring it up in just a second. You guys can put it on screen whenever you're ready. And they're so fast. Shout out to our producers today. But yeah, so here we have the hashtag HPN Creators Post of the Week. These are the staff picks. So if you shared your work to either the Facebook group or to the hashtag HPN Creators on other social media, we picked our favorite post of the week, and we're going to let you guys, the viewers, pick who wins. So let's take a look. Ooh, that's
nice.
cool.
Well, football season starting tonight,
Yes.
Thursday night. So that looks nice right there. Is that the front and back right there?
I want to say it's the front and back. I'm not 100% sure, but
really like that.
the person who's anonymous for now, they shared this post. So yeah, it's really cool. I like the mixed media. You got the gold glitter, and I think I want to say maroon or burgundy.
Really nice. Yeah, it looks like
I'll say
darker than cardinal red for sure.
Yeah. And then next we have B, again, another mixed media. Now this one's cool. This just goes to show, if you have a cool design, you could put it on multiple stuff, and then just be able to use it on different things. Make your money, guys. Make your money.
That's right. I like the combination right there with the hat. That looks really great. Is that all glitter there? It looks like it is. So definitely really nice one. And they even made a tote bag there.
Yeah.
And a mug, or
on
what is
a little
that? A
thermos?
travel mug?
Yeah,
Thermos?
travel mug.
That's really awesome. That's a really nice gift right there. You know, it's something you can't just walk in and buy it off the rack. So, you know, it takes a little bit more effort in these customized goods. You know, you could always charge a little more as well.
Super rad stuff. So, and then lastly, we have C. Now this one, again, another layering job, but I like the first person. Now this is what's cool about, you know, HPN creators and about our, you know, about our friends in the community is that this person, when they posted, they posted their final picture, which is on the right, but then they shared all the different layers that they cut out. So that's HTV. Usually you see a crazy cool multicolored design like that, and it's like either DTG or it's some other crazy, you know, transfer method, but this person actually took the time to layer all those different layers. And man, that looks pretty rad,
and for a lot of people barely starting out, you know, always get the question about how do you line them up? Well, the great thing about heat transfer vinyl is that it's gonna have a carrier sheet which has a tack to it. So it's very simple to register once you're gonna be aligning, you know, multiple colors. So definitely a really great job there. I like that before and after.
Cool, very, very cool. All right, so thank you guys so much again for watching. If this is your first time, again, we kind of keep checking in on all of our viewers. So if this is your first time, we want to give you guys a shout out. Be sure you stay tuned. We're going to be giving stuff away. And also, we do have our comments right here. So if you're watching us live right now, be sure to comment in. We're going to be answering all your questions. Sorry, I'm just opening up the app really quick here.
All right.
Give me just like 2 seconds. We're going to be loading in all your questions. So now we're going to be talking about some fun stuff today. So if you have any questions about what we're doing, Mike's going to be showing you some pretty rad stuff. If you have any questions about what we're doing, please be sure to get in the comments. We're gonna
even give us a phone call afterwards, you know, 800-215-0894. I'm one of the reps. I could definitely assist you. You know, everybody here is knowledgeable. A lot of us do this on the side as well. So, you know, any question you have, we could always recap later.
Yeah, you know, it's funny, you mentioned that we all do this on the side, is that like when I was working in tech support, I was kind of the Cameo technician because I personally own a Cameo.
That's
and I use that for my side business, which is really neat because it benefits me here. You know, obviously my personal pockets, but then working here, you know, I was able to share a lot of like firsthand knowledge, and it's the same way with a lot of the staff here. So guys,
we all help each other and just vibe off of everybody's positive energy. So that's all it really takes. You just got to surround yourself with, you know, creative people, and definitely HPN creators. I'm really impressed with, you know, how fast we're growing there and how positive everybody is on there. So definitely a good thing.
There we go. So really quick, want to give a shout out. I got Stevie Steve watching in here, DJ Robert Wheeler, Chiquita Bush, Justin Connor. Thank you guys so much all for joining. Again, if you have any questions about what we're talking about, get in on the comments. We're going to be of course, checking back in on the iPad, on the comments every now and then. Whatever we don't get to live, we'll be sure to get to after the broadcast. So whether you're watching this right now, maybe you're watching this a month or two from now, you know, feel free to check us out. Of course, hit that subscribe button.
That's right.
YouTube.com/HeatPressNation. All right.
On a lot of phone calls, I always reference these videos. You know, you can watch it on your own time, and I literally tell people, get a pen and a pad. You can press pause. You know, take more notes. The more senses you use, the more you're going to absorb. Your brain's going to be able to captivate that info and apply it. So remember, it's all the same steps over and over. So you'll get pro pretty quick.
Nice. Okay, well, I'm super excited, guys. Let's get to it. So today's episode, Heat Press Hacks. We're going to be sharing some of our favorite tips and tricks to just getting better presses. Maybe it's new techniques that you thought, whoa, I had no clue I can do that. Again, maybe this episode is geared towards the beginners or the new heat press users. You see here we have our trusty Sublimation printer. We got some sublimation hacks for you. And then, of course, we have our signature series, 15 by 15 heat press. This is like, I would say this is like our flagship heat press.
Oh,
like
definitely.
this is the money maker right here. This is an amazing heat press. Has great, fantastic reputation across the industry, and for a good reason.
Definitely
super awesome. All right, so first up, Mike's going to show you. Actually, why don't you kind of intro the first one here?
Sure. We can go ahead and do the hack with the hat.
Yes.
Go ahead and do that.
Let's do
I
it.
have it right here. Okay, so we have our pre-cut and weeded design right here that's going to go on one of these hats. So basically, if you don't have a cap press, you know, you could actually use this heat press here to go ahead and transfer this. So generally what you're going to want to do is you could even actually fold this right here towards the middle. So that way it makes it easier for application.
There we go. And while he's doing that, I'm going to take a real quick pause. I want to apologize to our Facebook viewers. There was a little issue with the stream, but if you're joining us here on Facebook Live right now, Thank you guys so much. You could rewatch the beginning part on YouTube if
Technical
you want.
difficulties. Sorry
Technical
about
difficulties, guys. We come to you live every week, so this is not pre-recorded or anything like that. This is live.
Full live.
Full live. And
issues and all.
sometimes stuff happens. But anyways, we're going to get right into it. Today we're talking about heat press hacks. Mike is actually in the middle of showing us a cool hat hack if you don't have a hat press, right?
I get it all the time. You know, somebody wants to make a sample run or they really don't have the money to invest. You know, they're on a budget, so they've already invested, you know, their hard-earned money on a heat press. So what you can do is you're going to go ahead and get your Easy Weed, Caesar Easy Weed. This is already pre-cut and weeded out. What I recommend is if you fold it right down the middle, it will really help with alignment as far as when you're putting it on a hat. So what you're going to want to do next is take your hat and basically kind of try to line it up as best you can towards the center. Great thing is that the tack will hold down. Usually you want to kind of check with your fingers to see, okay, it looks pretty good. Then you're going to want to take heat tape, not regular tape, but heat tape.
Do not use Scotch tape, duct tape, masking tape, painter's tape, guys.
Heat tape. Call us for that. We have it. All right, so you're going to want to go ahead and put tape right above.
I've actually
and then
done
right
that
on
before,
top.
by the way.
This?
Before I like when I first started, I kind of skipped the part where they told me about heat tape.
Yeah.
And so I tried.
And what happened?
Oh, dude, it melted like right out. It ruined it. I'm so glad I was using my I had a nonstick sheet, of course. And
Perfect.
So yeah, so definitely you want to do heat tape, guys.
So right here we have a tape all around it right here, and then the next step is going to be, I'm just going to walk over here real quick.
And while Mike walks over there, again, for those of our Facebook viewers, we did have an issue with the live stream just a couple minutes ago, but we're back, we're here, we're live. Today's episode is about heat press hacks.
Sheet or no?
So I have my very special guest, Michael Garcia. He's filling in for Esteban, who's we'll fill you in on what Esteban's doing a little later. But right now I'm going to invite Mike back up. Guys, we are knee deep. We're getting into our heat press hacks. Mike's actually showing us how to press a hat without a hat press. If you have a regular heat press, you've been wanting to maybe do some samples, of course we recommend using a hat press, but as Mike's going to show you right now, it's pretty easy to do hats with a heat press. So now Mike's pointing out that our temperature is a little hot. A little hot. You think it'll be okay?
Let's just go with this. This is live. Okay. Let's just try it out.
What
we're going to do, since it is a little hot, we're just going to go ahead and do less seconds on that, less time.
Maybe we should you think we should put like a Teflon sheet over it?
Do you happen to have it? I was actually going to see if you had one available, or parchment.
The magic of live television.
Perfect. Look at that. Right here, on demand. So now we're going to go ahead and take this here. As you can see, we put tape. And also, if you want to put it on the sides, you know, it's just going to help have it in place a little bit better. Cool. So then what you're going to want to do is go ahead and take your Teflon sheet and be sure to hold it from right here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take it right here to the side and count.
Just like that, huh?
And then you're going to kind of want to turn it so that way it hits every aspect of your transfer vinyl. And due to the fact that this is a little hotter, it should transfer at that point. We'll go ahead and give it a look here. Oh, I had a little issue right there with the end. Let's go ahead and hit that again.
And again, this is totally live, guys. Now keep in mind, the ideal way to do this is at proper temperature, 305 degrees. But like I said, we have some sublimation stuff coming up. So we're mostly showing you guys the process here, just so you guys can get the idea of how that works. But check that out. That is pretty good.
Had a little issue on the end right here. Apologize for that with the heat, but
makes it look cartoony. It's
yeah,
good. I like it.
There we go.
But check that out. You see it? It's that easy, guys. Check this, and this looks great. Of course, like we said, we did have to use a higher temperature, which is going to make it a whole lot different, right?
Yeah, it definitely did affect it a little bit. We do apologize for that, but generally when it's at 305, you shouldn't have as many issues as that. But you know, it's a quick little hack. Definitely try it out.
Yeah, and like Mike said, maybe you're prototyping a design. Maybe you're gonna take an order for hats and then use that to pay for your hat press.
That's right.
Definitely seen that happen before.
That's the best thing to do is you get your deposit and then you can invest in the machine. You give them, 5 to 10 business days, buys you 2 weeks right there.
Right there.
See?
Boom. This guy has the business smarts, man. This is I like this guy.
You got to plan in advance. Don't try to take all the money up front without having any machinery or any samples. So at least have your heat press ready so that way you can get things rolling.
Yeah, and then again, and even if you do, maybe your deposit only covers like half of your heat press. Well, still investing back into your heat, that's just gonna make you more money,
It's gonna pay itself,
man.
yeah, and it'll pay for itself. What's next on the table?
So what's next on the table? So one thing you may or may not have seen already is an easy weeding tip. So now, and I have this right here, conveniently, magic of television. So here we have a pre-cut design. Obviously you can't see it because it's still on the sheet. Now, sometimes when we're weeding, and let's clear a spot
Yeah,
so they can see
do that.
really quick here. Sometimes when you're weeding, it can be a little tough to pull up. Like, for example, you have it right here, and like, you know, you're pulling, and it's not hard. It's called easy weed for a reason, but if you want to make it easier weed,
Yeah.
check it out. You want to show them? Should I show them?
Let's see.
Let's do it. All right, so what we're gonna do here is, oh, and by the way, this is why it really helps to have a slide out drawer. Since we just pressed something on here, the lower platen is still warm. But let's just say we had just started up our machine, it just got up to temperature. What we're gonna do is we're gonna close our press on the lower platen for about 3 seconds, all right? We're gonna let it cool, right? Now the lower platen should be pretty warm, right? You don't want it too hot because you don't wanna activate the adhesive on your vinyl. But if you warm it up a little bit, I'm gonna let Mike come over. So Mike, if you want to check that out, try weeding it on the table there. If you warm it up a little bit, it should come up pretty darn easy.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Did you
Look at
see that?
Living up to the name and the reputation. Look at much easier right here. And I was going to say the cold weather definitely does affect the weeding aspect of it. So that's why anytime you just warm it up just a tad, it's always going to make it so much easier, just like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see it's minimum effort here, just barely like that. Look at this. Easy.
Yeah. And now that we're getting into winter, it's cooling down. Like Mike said, the cooler your vinyl is, the harder it's going to be. So this is a really cool heat press hack that we have for you guys today. Again, super quick, super easy, and that's going to get you the fastest weeds of your life. It's really helpful, especially if you have like large areas to peel away. Like sometimes I'm there and I'm like struggling with it because you're like,
yeah. Or sometimes what happens too is if you are getting it, it'll bend it and it actually might make a crease and affect your design. And then sometimes that could be an issue as well. So
yeah, so really fun heat press hack for you guys today. Actually, let's see here. Oh, here we go. Ooh, now we get to the fun part.
Is it the rhinestone?
The
rhinestone lookalike or the sublimation?
Sublimation.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. So check this out. Where is it? And Mike, you want to tell them about this one? I think you're the one who told me about this one, actually.
Yeah, of course, definitely. Yeah. So back when I started and Caesar had introduced this white glitter, it was sold out for months, remember?
Yeah.
And the reason being was that Caesar had released a video showing that you could sublimate on white glitter. So the effect is really neat. So what you're gonna wanna do is go ahead and actually do the outline of your design on the white glitter. And then you're gonna go ahead and sublimate in reverse, of course, your design. And then what you're gonna do is transfer the actual glitter first, and then we're gonna go ahead and line this up with some heat tape and sublimate that over. And you get a really neat outcome there. Do we have a shirt?
Yeah,
or what
we do. So we have our shirt right there off stage. Mike's gonna come around. And yes, like he said, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna press our glitter onto our shirt. Now again, we're working with different temperatures here. In order to sublimate, we have to be at least 385 degrees, which of course is a little hot for glitter, but we've tested it and the glitter is gonna stay just fine. So the only thing we're gonna do is we're gonna press the glitter. We're just gonna make it stick to the shirt really quick. Of course, Mike is gonna pre-press this.
Of course, you always want to get out that moisture and wrinkles as well.
So you see that there, and also check that out really quick. We kind of overlooked that feature a lot, but you saw this is an auto open heat press. We got 55 seconds on the clock, but Mike was able to pop it open right there, and that's with, I don't know if we could show this right here.
The release right here on the side. So that's going to override, and if you want to see that once more, we're going to go ahead and close that. It's auto open. What do we do now? We can't open it. Sometimes you could either do that option, or you can just push the release button here.
Yeah, if it's locked down really tight, you won't be able to open it.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
we have it kind of loose right now.
Alrighty, so which one's first right here? You can get the glitter, right?
Yeah, so we're gonna get the glitter on there. Probably just tack. How long would you? Oh, sorry, upside down.
Upside down. There we go.
How long would you tack that down for? Probably just like a couple seconds, right?
Yeah, definitely. So usually this is gonna be 15 to 20 seconds, I believe. All right, so that looks pretty centered there. What do you do, about 10 seconds?
Yeah, like 5-10 seconds.
Okay.
So we're gonna watch that clock pretty close here. Really quick, 6, I'm gonna check in.
7, 8.
There we go.
9.
I'm gonna check in on the comments, guys. Again, I'm checking on Facebook really quick. We say Chiquita was saying, "Yay, hi again," coming in on Facebook now. And then we have Vivian Short. Hello again from Hot and Humid NC. Guys, thank you guys so much for coming back. We got everybody checking in. Chris Moore, Shirley Turner, Donald Glade, G. Tina. Guys, thank you guys so much. Everybody checking in here. And what's up with the California Angel tattoo? What? California Angels are OG. Like, if you're in California, you don't remember when they were the
I'll
California
give a shout out
Angels?
to the Dodgers. I was rooting for them. They couldn't finish the World Series.
I'm
But
hoping
anyways,
I'm hoping we can we don't choke.
we're gonna go quick right here. What I always recommend is you want to trim as much as you can. And sometimes you can do this with your contour cutting. Me personally, I'm a little old school. I like to just get a pair of scissors, and this is therapeutic for me. So let's go ahead and go and do this.
Now, those of you guys who are used to sublimation, you know that you don't have to ever really trim your sublimation. The reason why we're trimming this particular sheet is because it's going to make it a lot easier to line up on our graphic over there.
Correct.
This sublimation paper, it's a little bit thicker than normal paper, so you may not see through to the bottom to know that you're lined up. But if we do it like this, and you're going to see this right now, it's going to be a heck of a lot easier than laying down a whole sheet.
So now we have our image here. We're going to go ahead and try to line this up as best we can with our actual design here. And to make sure that it is in position, we're going to go ahead and put some heat tape just to make sure that it doesn't shift. Also remember that when you're sublimating, the ink is going to turn to a gas, and you don't want it to shift at all because then it could cause ghosting. And you could get issues that way. So let's just go ahead and put some heat tape all around it. And the setting is already ready to go, right, Jared?
Yeah, you gonna want some parchment paper on there?
Yeah, let's definitely do that.
Parchment.
I think this would be better. Parchment's gonna be better with sublimation due to the fact that it could absorb any moisture when it's gassing. So we're all set. We can go ahead and place that over. Bring this in. The pressure's already set.
Real quick, I'm at 55 seconds. That's for the plaque we're doing later. What would you suggest for this one?
Plaque. I'd say probably about 30 seconds
30
should be
seconds?
good.
All right, let's, real quick, just because we want this to work properly. Let's go 30. All right, we got 30 seconds on the clock, 385 degrees. Pressing that in our signature series, 15 by 15 auto open. Super excited. Guys, thank you guys so much. Everybody checking in here. We got people here on Facebook. We got our pals on YouTube. Guys, if you're just tuning in, we're sharing our favorite heat press hacks here on HeatPressNation Live. Got my good buddy Mike. He's actually going to check on where that clock ticks a lot faster than you'd think.
Yeah, it really does.
So anyways, so check that out. Mike's going to have that open really quick there. And I feel like we got a good transfer.
I think we did. It's already looking pretty good.
When you do this long enough, you can see the color of the paper, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's going to be nice. So, as you can see, now Mike has heat press fingers. If that was me, I'd be like, ouch, ouch, ouch. Mike's used to the heat, man.
And I'm just taking my time here. Again, I don't want it to, ghost or anything. Wow, look at that.
Dude.
Look at that right there.
That is beautiful.
And then if you have a lint remover, you could get rid of this extra glitter. But overall, check that out, man.
Dude.
Look at that. I think that lineup was actually on point. It looks really nice.
Dude, you hit that line perfectly.
Wow, and that's live.
That is super cool. So check it out. You notice that we did give ourselves a little bit of bleed. So, and we're gonna have the camera come up on this image right now. So you see how we trimmed our glitter graphic to be just like a little bit, what's it, like less than 1/8 of an inch on all sides.
Wow, that looks pretty solid.
It's just a little bit bigger. The glitter is a little bit bigger than our printed graphic. And that's so we could have just a little bit of play. It does give a little bit of a white border. You could try print edge to edge on here if you want. That's kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie, I've tried it. It's not the easiest thing to do.
The good thing is if you do that with 100% cotton is that even if you go over with a bleed, that eventually will probably wash out regardless because it's not going to be able to hold on to it due to the lack of a polycoat. Exactly. Yeah. So that's why I recommend darker colors. You'd be probably okay going edge to edge. Another thing I want to point out is that you're going to see it looks like there's still ink on here, but it actually has gassed over and already through the process of sublimation embedded itself into here. So this is completely normal. You can't use it again, unfortunately.
Don't. Yeah.
Don't try that.
We've gotten that question a lot, huh?
Yeah, I get it all the time.
Funny,
it's basically one per shirt.
Yeah. So that is super cool. And again, this shirt, oh, by the way, those of you guys, maybe you're new, you're getting into sublimation, you can only sublimate onto 100% polyester.
That's right.
This shirt is 100%
light colored
cotton.
Exactly.
And it's black. So if you want to use your sublimation and you want to put it on stuff that maybe is not conventional for sublimation or not typical for sublimation, boom, this is
options
the key.
are available.
This is the key. So we love this glitter, and I know it's hard to catch on camera, but the glitter under the graphic, like it's kind of shiny. I hope you guys can see that. I'm trying to get it to catch a little light here so you can see the glitter kind of shining. It is super amazing, and I know someone's gonna ask, there is a little bit of glitter here from the original transfer.
Lint remover, tape. Easy.
You got it.
It's gone.
Yeah. So man,
Yeah,
dude,
that came out amazing.
That is super cool.
It's one of my favorites so far.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah. I'm really into that, guys. So check it out. Before we have 2 more heat press hacks that we want to share with you guys today. We thank you so much for joining us here on Heat Press Nation Live once more. I'm Jared.
I'm
This
Mike.
is Mike.
Nice to
this
be with
is not
you guys.
Esteban. So big shout out to Esteban. We're gonna
That's
show
right.
you. We're gonna give you guys a little preview of what he's up to in a minute. But really quick here, Talitha Marshall is asking, any sales and promotions coming soon? I missed the Labor Day sale.
Okay,
Oh.
all right. Yeah, you know, that one expired on the 4th at midnight, but what I recommend everybody is sign up for our newsletter.
Yes.
Generally, it's going to be on our homepage on a desktop. If you scroll all the way towards the bottom on the left-hand side, plug in your email when they are available. I believe we have something possibly set up within the 48 hours. You may get a welcome code, I believe, something along those lines. I don't know exactly what it is. It's going to vary from month to month. But that's the best way to get promo codes, and you know, holidays is definitely going to be the best way. Anything, give us a call and see if we can work something out as well. Okay?
Yeah, definitely. And really quick, we do have a best price guarantee.
That's right.
So if there's another authorized reseller that has something else, you know, give us a call. We can definitely do our best to match that price.
That's right.
And there we go. Can any of your clamshell heat press be used on phone cases and award plaques? Dang, this guy, he's jumping the gun.
He read our mind right there, right?
Michael
What's next?
Goodry. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, but I think because he saw, we have a plaque up here.
That's right.
You're jumping the gun on us, man. We're going to show you that in a minute. No, but seriously, we actually, yeah, you can. So stay tuned. If you guys want to see how to do this in there,
That's
be
right.
sure to stay tuned. Wanda Bates is asking, what was that you just printed on? Glitter what?
This is going to be Caesar Glitter White.
White.
Glitter White, yes. Does it work with the rainbow? Have you tried that?
I haven't tested it yet.
We're going to have to test that. I
pretty
know for
you
sure the
can.
white, and I think the rainbow might work as well.
Yeah,
Don't quote me yet,
thing,
but I'm pretty sure.
When you use other colors, it's going to influence. So like if we did this on blue glitter, like everything would just look blue and you wouldn't really be able to see the graphics.
Same thing with a dark colored shirt. That's why you can't sublimate on that. It had to be light colored.
Exactly. So awesome. So really quick, we're going to hop over to check some other comments.
Don't forget to like and share as well to enter our contest. So go ahead and do that either on your mobile phone or actually on your desktop computer as well.
Yeah, if you look on screen here, that's going to show you how you can share this post. Guys, we're giving something away every week at the end of this broadcast today. We are actually going to show you guys how to win stuff. We're actually going to give something away. And sorry, my iPad is not working with me right now. It's not being cooperative. But don't worry, that's okay. Please feel free to comment. Of course, it's going to catch up with us right now, technology. Today's not a good day for technology at HPN, but we're super glad to have you guys here. I'm gonna scoot this one over just a little bit because we have one more T-shirt hack that we do want to show you guys, and this is gonna be what we call faux rhinestones.
That's right. I get a lot of requests for rhinestones. We don't really work too much with that. I know you have to do the template. You have to put the rhinestones. You gotta use a hot fix, transfer tape, and things of that nature. Here's a little hack that's going to give you the same type of look. And the great thing is it's going to hold up better in the wash and less likeliness of the rocks falling off or the rhinestone. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Is it this one right here?
Yeah, sorry.
No worries.
There we go. So now check this out. Now if you guys, really quick, we have a whole tutorial on how to do faux rhinestones on YouTube. So be sure you subscribe to us, youtube.com/HeatPressNation. But really quick, we're going to show you on screen right now. We have some images coming up. So really quick, now we're using a different design today. This is kind of a preview of the graphic. Same principle, guys. So in Silhouette Studio, if you've upgraded to the Designer Edition, you will have the access to the rhinestone tool. Pretty much any other software you have that has the rhinestone capabilities, you can use this hack. So it's really cool. You can see, of course, careful, and we're going to show you guys this all right now anyways, with a different graphic, of course. But yeah, it's that easy. So you peel it. Oh, I missed that watch. I lost that one at a park. Random.
I just found a watch. No, I'm just kidding. Sold it on Craigslist.
You peel it, you press it. Guys, and again, this is a preview of our YouTube tutorial. If you guys want all the hot tips, check out our YouTube because we have so many rad things there. Anyway, so that's really cool. And we have a piece of this right here, right now. So we're going to show you guys exactly how easy it is to get a faux rhinestone look with Caesar holographic.
A holographic right here. And as you can see, just look at that. Can you imagine now in the sun?
This is a really cool
It's going to look great. Every time I have walk-ins and we have some samples here and I show them, they just are amazed at how great it looks. So this is definitely going to be something to use other than rhinestones. And also it's a little bit less expensive and also takes less time. And another thing, we actually sell this
by the sheet
now.
By the sheet. You don't have to buy the expensive 5-yard roll, guys.
Exactly. So if you want to do a sample, we sell it by the sheet now. So definitely take advantage of that.
So check it out. Just like in the video, this was cut on the Silhouette Cameo. I want to show you how easy it is to weed this, because if you've done rhinestones, you know you have to cut the template, then you got to fill it with rhinestones, blah, 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 blah.
That's right.
Not knocking rhinestones, they're cool, but if you want the same look, check this out. I'm going to peel it right now.
Let's see.
Look how easy this is peeling, dude. Now you do want to be careful if you're working with smaller stones, like sometimes they will come up, the tinier ones, so probably shouldn't have cut it that tiny. You can just hold it down. Or another good trick is to just kind of peel away from itself. Oh, some of them are coming up. Oh, well. Anyway, stick with the bigger stones, because check that out. Look how big this top one.
Yeah.
Dude, this, not a single messed up stone. I got a little ambitious. I went for tiny stones. Hopefully we can still, you know, we're short on time, so I'm just gonna
we're live, so
all right, whatever.
It's a little bit different. Confetti.
Stay with the bigger stones, guys. Don't make my mistakes. And again, this is live, guys. We're showing you guys this. We get down to the nitty gritty. We show you exactly how things are done. So really quick, I'm just gonna
and things that can go wrong as well. So that way,
yes.
you know, you take your time on that. And I mean, that's going to happen with any design on any type of vinyl. You know, the smaller it is, you're going to want to take a little bit more time while weeding that out.
Yeah, but because we are live and because we still have more awesome, fun stuff to get to, we just went with a quick peel. There we go.
Get another shirt ready?
Yeah, let's do it. We got it right there. Mike's going to come around. Now, this one is supposed to be pressed really quick at 325 for 15 seconds. Ooh. Again, we're running a little hot today because we have sublimation, so we're trying to cram as many heat press hacks as we can for you guys here on today's episode. So we're hoping this comes out right. We don't recommend pressing at such hot temperatures. Guys, please make sure you are following proper instructions. Again, today we're kind of, and what's typical with HeatPressNation is that we want to show you guys more of the process, give you guys ideas on stuff that you can do, than of course, you know, doing everything perfectly. If you guys want the perfect settings and ways to do this, please check out the YouTube tutorial. Trust me, it's a lot more specific, a lot more accurate than what we're kind of showing off today. So Mike, with the parchment paper, again, we got parchment paper flying everywhere.
All right, again, the heat is a little higher, so maybe hit it for 10 seconds. What do you think? And it's a cold peel also, right? So we're going to actually have to wait for this to cool down, so we'll probably actually peel it towards the end of the show.
There we go, 10 seconds
10 seconds sounds about right at the temperature that it's currently at.
I'm going to move this shirt out of the way.
Alrighty, and let's let this one just kind of sit here and cool down. Cool.
You guys, if you would like to ruin your transfer, peel it hot.
It will lift everything up.
Yeah, Caesar holographic. Ooh, that is pretty hot.
Yeah.
Caesar holographic is a cold peel, so like
I've gotten calls where people are saying, "Hey, this holographic is defective. It doesn't work." It's a cold peel, and honestly, the colder the better. So you definitely want to make sure that it just kind of chills to the side for a while.
Yeah, so Devin Christian's asking, is there a poster that can be purchased with all the Caesar press temperature times? That would be awesome to hang by my press. You know what's funny is we have a little bookmark that we try to include with all of our orders. So if you need one, just come by the office.
If you want, private message us, and I could even get you the digital one sent
the PDF,
over, the PDF, where you could even print that out and put it next to your heat press. And that's what I highly recommend with everybody that comes in, usually with our walk-ins. And like you said, with every order, give them away, because that's the best thing. You have all the settings, place it, you know, with tape on the side or wherever it's visible for you.
So Paulo Rivera is asking, how do I get the rhinestone look? Like, how do I get that effect on Adobe Illustrator? You know what? We're not quite I know Mike has more Illustrator experience on even that. Maybe that's something that one of our friends in the creators can help. I don't know. Is that a quick answer?
Well, this is the thing. When it comes to design, it's kind of like a math problem. You could have multiple ways to get the same answer. So when it comes to Illustrator, I mean, you could literally just create a circle, have your image, and create a layer over it, and just do multiple circles over it. Or you could try to download a font, a preset font that is already in dots. But yeah, that's going to be probably another video or something that we could do later on. But yeah, definitely, again, private message us and try to get you some more information on that.
Now if you have Silhouette Studio, we actually made this in Silhouette Studio.
That's
so we have the solid shapes, we have the text, and then Silhouette Studio has a really neat tool. You just, if you have Designer Edition, you just click and you're able to render rhinestones.
Exactly.
These are the bookmarks we're talking about. If you want, send us your address right here.
There you go.
These have all the heat press times and temps, front and back, for sublimation, for vinyl,
transfer
for heat transfer paper. It has our number on there.
Exactly.
So if you ever forget, or you have any other questions, give us a call. If you guys want some of these, we'll send you out a little. Just comment below.
Just comment below.
We'll
give us your
get you
email.
the digital
I'll
ones.
reach out to you.
And of course, with every vinyl purchase, they're supposed to go in with every vinyl purchase. This Labor Day weekend, we had so many orders.
Yeah.
It was crazy. So real quick shout out to our warehouse team.
That's right. Let's give them a round of applause.
They put out a lot of orders, so been really busy lately. So if you guys, apologize if you haven't gotten one of these in. We're trying to include them with every order, but with just literally the thousands of orders that go out.
Yeah, we're going to have to get some more of those printed up. And the good thing is, with technology, we get the PDF sent to you. You can even keep that on your phone, email it to yourself. That's what I usually do. And you always have access to it worldwide.
Exactly. Really quick, it's funny, my mom watches. Hi, Mom. She's asking, what happened to your buddy Esteban?
Who's this guy?
So this is Mike. Mike, meet my mom.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, so this is Mike. Mike is a really awesome guy here at HeatPressNation. Actually, you're like the one who trained me on, you give me all the greatest tips on when I was
Thank you, appreciate that.
Yeah, so if I'm anything of a decent heat presser.
A great addition to the HPN team. Definitely round of applause for Jared and our production team here as well. And Esteban, I know he's out on
Esteban's out there.
having a great time.
Do we have that? Can we just give Esteban that shout out?
Yeah, can we cut to see where Esteban's at?
So Esteban, he checked in with us. There he is.
Look at him.
With his woman, with Karen.
Jealous.
They're in beautiful Cancun. Dude, I'm so jealous of him.
I'm jealous. His Snapchat, all the great food, everything looks like he's
having
a blast.
As much as I love being here,
I
think I'd rather be there with them. Well, maybe not with them. It seems they're enjoying their alone time. But,
yeah, definitely.
I'll stay on the other side of the beach.
And he works hard, so he deserves that. Definitely everybody deserves, after hard work. So good for him.
Big shout out to Esteban, and of course he'll be back here next week. And I'm sure Mike, we'll see him.
Yeah, hopefully, invite me. And if anything, give us a call. You could ask for me or shoot me an email, michael@heatpressnation.com.
Boom, you got it right there,
easy.
Folks. So check it out. We got one more really fun heat press hack for you, and I forgot the name, but somebody already gave it away. I'm not sure how they knew we were doing this.
I think this gave it away. Maybe
this gave it away, huh?
Maybe
yeah,
it's my own dumb
fault. So Nate, this is a sublimation plaque, and really quick, we're gonna show it to the camera here in just a second. Check that out, right? Oh, there we go. This is beautiful. This is a full color plaque. It's pretty thick, really nice, really cool. If you're already selling to schools, and I know graduation season was like 3 months ago, but if you're selling to schools or you're working with nonprofits, I'm sure they have galas and appreciation dinners coming up. Holiday season, right? That's also end of the year awards season. So check that out. Really fun thing to make.
Very
Not only
professional.
This, but we have
appealing.
other thick stuff that we do.
Yeah,
right? Like
and
photo panels.
Another question I get too is a clamshell. So how are you gonna even sublimate that on this clamshell due to the fact that these can generally only press up to ½ inch thickness? What are we gonna do, Jared? How are you gonna make it happen?
So really quick, well, I'll tape this down later. So really quick, what we're gonna do is there's two key features of the Signature Series heat press that are gonna allow us to do this today. The first one is, and I'm gonna show you guys really quick here, we're gonna bring this down. The first one is this heating element, it wobbles a little bit. A lot of people have called in and they say, hey,
it's broken.
Yeah, it's broken. Why is it so wobbly? You guys need to tighten your stuff down. No. That is totally intentional. You see, with the clamshell, since it comes down like this, sometimes it'll hit the back of an item before it hits the front.
Correct.
So having a little bit of wobble allows it to kind of correct itself a little bit.
And give you the proper pressure.
Proper, even pressure.
That's right.
Another thing that's funny that we get complaints on, and it's actually a bonus, is hey, how come you guys don't glue down your rubber pads? All right? Now this is funny because this is silicone pad, of course, you need it. It's essential for heat pressing. You cannot. Your transfers look so ugly if you press it straight to the metal bottom right there, right? But it's removable. You could put a cover on it if you want to hold it in place. You could glue it if you really, really want to. We don't suggest it.
I'd recommend if you do, maybe just a little dab on the corners, just because this is a consumable item. So after you heat press a lot, eventually it's gonna get squishy. You're gonna have to replace it. So that's why they are not glued down.
Yeah.
To make it easy.
Exactly. Now, one thing that we're able to do, we can take advantage of these features, so we could press this. Now, this is a blank sublimation photo plaque. We have our transfer right here. We'll fix that right now. But check this out. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to show you guys what all we need to do to get this done. So check it out. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take off my silicone pad. Love it. It's awesome. We don't need it at this current moment. Oh, I'm Godzilla right now. Now the second thing I'm going to do is, because this is a rough surface, we don't like polish these because you really shouldn't really be using it, but I don't want to scratch up my transfer. So I'm just going to put a folded this is my, it's gigantic. This is my t-shirt. It's really big. I'm just going to put it, you could fold it if you want to. I'm just putting the t-shirt on here just so I don't scratch my plaque. That's, if you're going to be selling these, you really don't want to scratch your plaque. The last thing I'm going to do is, before I put it, before I press this, I'm going to actually put it in face down with a little piece of parchment paper, again, so I don't scratch my plaque. And now I'm going to adjust for pressure. You're going to need to loosen this bad boy pretty darn a lot.
Yeah, almost all the way, I would say.
Yeah, so you're going to need to loosen this, and I'm going to go in increments. So right here, I can tell it's way too tight. So I'm just going to kind of go in increments, loosening it up. I'm going to give it one big loosen right there. And then when I feel that I'm getting closer and closer and closer, I'm just going to loosen it a little bit more. Oh, there we go. You know what? That actually feels pretty good. So right there. Okay. So now this is going to lock in place. All right. So I'm going to move this out. This is a little warm, so we're going to let it cool for a second. This is a sublimation photo plaque. In fact, let me just bring a finished one in front to camera right here. It's this. You see how we awarded ourselves.
And we're accomplishing it with a clamshell, not a swing away.
Yes. So one of the big things you always hear is that, like, if you're pressing thick items like this, because it's so thick, you have to put it in a swing away. Because with a swing away, the element comes perfectly down on it and it presses it really evenly. Common thing is that you say, oh yeah, you know, well, my clamshell, it comes down, it's gonna hit the back first, it'll be uneven. But all that is totally true. But since this press, we're able to pull up the lower platen to give us more clearance, and our top press, it has that wobble on it. This actually allows us to press our sublimation photo panel, or our sublimation photo plaque. So really quick here, this is how we prep the transfer. I got my transfer right here. I'm gonna do my best to line it up. These plaques are a little tricky, so I give myself a little bleed on all sides.
Unlike the one for glitter, you do want to allow bleed on these right here, because the worst thing is to have a line across that has not been sublimated. Do you need some heat tape for that?
Yes, I will right now. Oh, and also with the plaque, we should have we'll put up a tutorial on how to do the plaques besides this way.
Yeah.
But check it out. I'm just going to heat tape it on two sides. We're going to bring that over.
Another thing I like to use is called our Eco Mist Spray.
Dude, that stuff
so you just basically light mist on your actual sublimated transfer there, and then you can line it up, and when you put it down, it's basically going to stay in place. And heat tape is also a great one. If you are doing heat tape, make sure that it does come all the way on the back. You don't want it to be actually on your transfer, and that's actually the Eco Spray right there.
Should have used this.
I believe it's $7 or so.
Yeah,
we do have this available right here. Literally, this can will last you quite some time. Just a quick mist on it.
Yeah. So now I'm just gonna look at this and make sure that it is good to go. Really quick, you do want the transfer to be nice and tight over the surface, just because you don't want any bubbling or anything like that. So I'm actually gonna pull it.
Yeah, watch out for those air gaps.
Fold it over.
Remember, this is sublimation where the ink is going to turn into a gas form, so you don't want it to be able to escape.
There we go. Okay.
Looking good.
Looking good.
And that was gonna be one thing that I recommend, is kind of like just going along the corner like that.
Oh,
and it actually kind of helps it out, just to make sure that it takes the actual form of your substrate here.
There we go. So we got our corners. Now this one does have to go in face up.
Parchment paper.
Parchment paper, and really quick, we're gonna press this one. This one is gonna have to go in for a full
55.
Yep.
Yeah, and just a disclaimer, you know, earlier we were pressing the hat and the shirts. Just a disclaimer, the temperature was at 385. You know, you definitely want to do it at the correct temperature that's indicated on your instructions, this was just a purpose to have the heat press ready to go, because sometimes they can take anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes to fully get up to that temperature there.
Yeah, and as some of you guys may have found out, you don't want to run 2 heat presses on the same power circuit.
Definitely don't. Definitely don't. Yeah.
So that's why if you're ever watching us, you've seen us switch from this press to maybe a cap press or a mug press. We'll unplug it and turn it off, and then turn on the next one. But today we couldn't have 2 big heat presses running at the same time. So.
And I wanted to answer your question really quick. Someone had asked about the craft press 15 by 15. They actually did extremely well. We weren't expecting them to do so good. Yeah, it seems like everybody's loving them. So we are back ordered right now. I want to say, what is it, about 2 months? About 2 months. And I do apologize for that, but definitely a great press, you know. Getting a lot of positive feedback on that. So about 2 months out.
There we go. I don't like letting it pop up too hard.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to do that.
There we go. And you know, again, we're kind of seasoned vets here, so we can tell when we have a good transfer. So now again, ghosting. So real quick on ghosting, all right? The ink, when you first pull it out, because it's still hot, it's still active. So if I were to shift the paper and there was any residual ink left, that would repress and create a second ghost image on our thing. So we're gonna let it cool down really quick, just a second, and then when I'm handling it, I also want to be careful to not let anything shift.
Good job.
I'm just gonna let this, I'm gonna peel this off, and then like a Band-Aid. Oh no. Maybe I should have given it more time.
Yeah. How much time was it? 55?
55, yeah. Oh, because we're at 385. So really quick, this might not look the cutest, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw it back in.
Here you go.
You got my paper. And again, guys, this is HeatPressNation Live, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, the funny part is when I have walk-ins sometimes and I'm doing some sort of a tutorial on the silhouette or something, things go wrong sometimes. I'm actually glad that that happens, because then, you know, that's a life experience that's just you're gonna grow from. So right here, we just want to go ahead and reheat it up, and hopefully it reactivates there. It seems like the time was just a little too low. And generally, it's going to be anywhere of a range from maybe 70 to 90 seconds.
Oops. My pressure is really high, guys, so sorry. There we go. Yeah, and so anyways, and this is something, again, we're talking heat press hacks today. You guys, trust me, just saying this, if you have a swing away, then you know how much easier it is to do. But sometimes, which was my case a couple of weeks ago during graduation season, I did have to do a couple plaques. And yeah, we have the swing aways here at the office, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to test this out. And I was able to get a pretty solid transfer on there.
You're like, oh, voila.
So really quick, here we have our second heat. And again, we're just kind of showing off the method here. This is live. These hacks, some of them we're retesting here. Our exact settings. I'm gonna do one more peel. If not, we're gonna have to follow this up with the second video.
It's not transferring?
No,
I think it just needs more time, yeah.
Also, you know what I think may have happened too?
What's that?
This blank's been sitting out for a little while. Probably should use a fresh one.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, if they're in the sun or anything like that. All right, guys,
to be continued. You win some, you lose some.
It happens. It happens. I have another question on the spray, if you can use it on the glitter vinyl. It's really going to be all relevant to your substrate. Generally, when it comes to cotton, you won't have a problem using the tape. Generally, when I'm sublimating, that's when I'm going to prefer to use this Eco Spray. And you're generally going to just want to do a light mist, because if you over tack it after it sublimates, it could leave like your fingerprints or some sort of tackiness to it. So definitely want to avoid that. And that's to be continued, but generally this would be the outcome right here, guys. Technical difficulties all show long.
You know what? You know what's funny? Our manufacturers, they always recommend because these come with a protective covering. Don't peel it until you're ready to press. Yeah. This one's been peeled for a little while.
Yeah, yeah, it happens. It happens.
I think we're ready.
Oh, you think that one's ready? Is it cooled down enough? Let's see. All right. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
We need a close-up on this one right here.
So let's get the camera on that one.
So now we've been waiting, what was that? Maybe 20 minutes?
It's been about 15, 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
I don't know if you have to wait that long, but that's how long we waited.
To be on the safe side, just wait. Just wait, just to be on the safe side. All right, ready to get this going right here? Let's see, let's get a zoom in right here. Look at this. Look at this rhinestone look right here.
Look how smooth that comes out.
Look at that.
Boom. And of course, in case you can't read it, it says Dog Mom.
And look at this. Look at this sparkle here.
Dude, that is super cool. So if you're really into the blinged out rhinestone look, I gotta say, this gold holographic is really cool because you can get a look that you probably wouldn't be able to get with rhinestones. It was a heck of a lot easier than having to use rhinestones. Again, not knocking rhinestones. They're super cool. By all means, knock yourselves out if you guys want to use those. But this is a great, fun alternative. Again, we're using Caesar Holographic, which is available by the sheet. So you definitely want to get in on that. Super cool stuff there.
Definitely do. And a lot of variety of colors as well. So definitely look into that option there. And here's both of our samples. Successful samples.
Successful samples, yeah. So today, you win some, you lose some. And as you can see,
we lost on 2 and we won on 2. So we're okay.
Well, this one, I would say this one's still a win.
Good. It was just the temperature. Again, a disclaimer, the temperature was at 385. We were just having that ready for sublimation purposes, but you know, at 305, you shouldn't have any issues. Again, anything, just comment below and we'll try to help you out.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys, so we're wrapping up here for the day, but we didn't forget.
Oh, it's not over yet. Wait, we have a contest going on.
Wait, there's more.
Oh, there's more?
There's more.
Oh, man, Jared always has tricks up his sleeves.
Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so we're super excited. We're going to be giving something away. A really quick post of the week. We do want to show you guys the nominees for this week's post of the week one more time. Here's how you vote. Comment the letter. It's that simple. So really quick, let's go ahead and show them the nominees. We have A, which is mixed media. We have some glitter and HTV. If you think A should win, cast your vote right now by commenting the letter A. Next we have B, again, mixed media, super cool graphic coming in here, the Happy Camper graphic. And then if you want this one to win, comment B. And this one, I like personally, very cool graphic. And you can see, I like how they shared all the different vinyls that they use to make this.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Cool.
I like that.
So that's C. Again, this is hashtag HPN Creators Post of the Week. If you want to be entered into Post of the Week, just share your work. Share using the hashtag. These are staff picks. So we actually pick our favorite posts of the week, but then you, the viewers, vote on who's going to win.
That's right.
So just comment A, B, or C. You don't have to comment live. If you want to, like, after we end this broadcast, you can go back, check them out again, comment A, B, or C. It's okay. We're going to be gathering entries through next Wednesday.
So we're going to announce the winner later? Or
we'll be announcing the winner next week.
Next week. Got it.
Right now, we want to announce the winner from last week. So last week's Post of the Week winner is... just kidding. That was my attempt at a drum roll. Check that out.
Nice.
It is the My Heart is on the Field. Football season is hot. It's really cool.
Got the Rams colors right there.
Right there, man. And you can see they have the mixed media glitter on the front, and then on the back we just have that straight glitter number. Super awesome stuff. Congratulations to C. We'll be getting in contact with you to get you your prize. And of course, if you guys want to vote, see who wins next week, we'll announce the winner next week. Last week's winner is right here in our lucky slipper, our HTV slipper that we made. They're all right here. So actually in mine, you can dig your fingers into the dirty slipper. Just kidding, it's clean. No one's ever actually worn this slipper.
All right, I think this is it.
The winner is
Jennifer
Kreiner Worrell. I think we have a repeat winner. That name sounds familiar. Anyways, here are all the future winners. Sorry, guys. No such luck. But anyways, Jennifer Worrell, go ahead and get in contact with us, or we'll get in contact with you to get you your prize. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining, everybody.
Thank you so much. Shout out to Esteban. He should be here next week. That's right.
Yes, guys, again, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to comment below. Whatever we didn't get to live today, we'll go ahead and get to after the broadcast.
That's right.
You can also give us a call. Oh, check it out.
Look at him.
Special shout out to Esteban. Him and his girl Karen are out in Cancun.
Love that Kobe jersey.
Making us all super jealous. So anyways, but I'm super glad to have my buddy Mike here.
That's right, guys.
With us today here on HeatPressNation. Be sure to follow us on YouTube, youtube.com/HeatPressNation, Facebook.com/HeatPressNation. Right. Guys, check us out everywhere. Don't forget to like and share this post for your chance to be entered into the drawing, into next week's drawing. Last chance, guys. Well, not your last chance, but check it out. Just share post. Click post, post it to your page, guys. Like and share this post. It's that easy to be entered to win really awesome prizes. And don't forget, be sure to subscribe. You want to turn on live notifications. Go to the video, top 3 little buttons in the top right corner, press those, and then turn on live notifications. That way you can know every time we go live, which is, of course, every Thursday morning, 9:35 a.m. Pacific time and 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, we're here every Thursday morning.
That's right.
On behalf of myself, Esteban, our crew, and our very special guest,
Thank you
Michael
for having
Garcia.
me.
Oh,
Thank
dude.
you for having me. Appreciate it.
Always
Always
a
a pleasure.
All right, guys, well, that's it for us. We'll see you.
Take it easy. Have a good week.